Oh, did the Jets miss this guy? Here's Breece Hall.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, this defense for the Giants very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hall again on 2nd down.
Fights off the defender. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. That's complete, right side to Lazard. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Rodgers now on 1st down. That's Isabella open on the right side. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like...
Oh, he fakes a spike.
But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him.
Dexter Lawrence make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Rodgers now to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Well, on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. Now this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
Quick right, quick right, quick right.
Now Jones. It's complete to Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a first carry for their fullback. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Giants at 4-3, a game over 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Throwing Jones. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You talk about this Jets defense.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass. But the bottom half of the league.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown.
Well, for the offense, it looked like that drive had the makings of something good. They were starting to hit a groove, but the defense clearly had other ideas, not only to force the turnover, but to handle the scoring themselves.
Yeah, no panic in their eyes, was their partner? Think about it this way. A Hall of Fame coach once told me the best characteristic he liked out of his teams was that they didn't flinch. This group, they got pushed back in an early series, got their composure.
Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2nd down and 8.
On play action, Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. They'll run with Hall. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Second and goal from the 1.
Ball again.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
His 7th rushing touchdown, 11th overall. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Now Zuerlein on and the extra point. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Now with that, they could elect to take the ball at the 1 if they wanted.
Yeah, exactly right. They have options here. If they decide now to go for 2 after the penalty, the ball doesn't go to the 2-yard line as normal. They get the penalty, so that's half the distance. You put it at the 1. But if they decided they wanted to kick, they would just move the ball from the 15 to the 10, and they would kick it there.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. There he goes left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Saquon Barkley.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley.
His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants have cut it back within a score.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Jets offense ready to go in this battle of New York. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down, Jets.
A toss left side for Hall.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. In motion left is Wilson. Now Rodgers throwing on second down.
That is caught downfield by Isabella. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. A strong running. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
26. Hey, 26.
Rodgers throwing on 1st down, escaping the pressure right.
And this one too low.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Intercepted. Okay, here we go. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Hey, why shift, Mac? Outside.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Jones signaling, let's go, trying to get his guys up to the line. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
In motion, Slayton.
Bama. Hustler.
Now Jones on 1st down. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Biggie.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll They'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Jones, off-play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Fourth down, Jones and the offense stay put. They're going for this. In motion, Slayton.
On fourth down, Jones. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Holmes returning from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. Well, they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we also talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And on the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
After a couple of seasons of battling injuries, the former number 2 overall pick returned to Pro Bowl form with over 1,300 yards and 10 touchdowns. Just as important, played 16 games and handled over 350 touches, essentially carrying the Giants offense.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Here's Jamie Gillen now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And the Jets will take over.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's caught inside the 25. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 57 yards.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A give left side to Cook. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Throwing is Rodgers. Flushed out right. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. This one from 48 yards away. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Gold River! Gold River!
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Jones wants to change it up. Now whistles here and a flag down. I think a Giant jumped early. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Go Cyclone! Go Elsa! 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 Go!
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Oh, and that's kind of how it's gone for him so far. That was a ball they need to get back in this game. A quick strike, a big play. But he led his guy too far, and it winds up over his head.
Triple right, Pacino! Triple right, Pacino!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On first down, right back to Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
It's Deonte Banks with it. And the Giants are right back in this football game.
The Giants take over first and 10.
The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Boy, the run on first down a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Here's Jones looking to throw on 2nd down. And this is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now Jones off the play fake.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
The 330-pounder Al Woods brings the boom on the sack. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
South salad, south salad. Hey, let's punch it in. Let's punch it in. All right. Up we go.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
On the counter, it's Hall.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory. And as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Zuerlein's kick is up and through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The other New York offense getting ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll leave them with a third and just a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a play fake here on first down.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Going in motion left, that's Campbell.
Dom Capers. Other side.
To try again after the sack. Jones.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Okay, here we go, boys. Here we go.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Now that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point try good by Gano. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
The Jets offense ready to go in this Battle of New York.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. On 3rd down, here's Hall.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. Hey, 88, 88, 88.
They'll run for it. Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a 1st down.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. With it is Jackson. Fights forward at the 20. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jones.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here we go, hey.
Here's 2nd down. Now Jones.
He's going to let it fly. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Jones
on the move to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in, complete.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed